Hello, my art viewers. I'm again back with a surprise artwork. If you observe this shading, it is so smooth and so fine. So, this is only possible using fine and soft graphite powder, which is homemade. You can see my previous video, and I said that I'll work on this graphite powder. So now I'm back with an artwork where I used and where I'm using the graphite powder for blending. So here this using technique is so simple, but you need to create a base layer using 2B grade graphite powder. So here I'm using 2B grade. So in the sense you need to take 2B pencil and you need to rub against the sandpaper, and the powder which you are achieving from that, it is 2B grade graphite pencil powder. So in that way you need to achieve, and you can see my previous video how I did this powder and you can enjoy that video. So this is base layer of applying, and after applying the base layer only we can cover the patches using other grade. So this is simple as building the layer and layer and layer. So layer on layer, layer on layer, but I'm using only 2B and 10B. This is 10B grade graphite powder. So this is most thickest one, so use carefully. Take only little bit of graphite powder and blend. So don't take much and it will become hectic to blend. So take small amount of graphite powder and start blending. So be careful when you are using 10B grade graphite powder, so that is very dark and dark tone, so it is impossible to erase few areas if you apply pressure. So don't apply pressure also. So if you observe this brush, can you recollect something? So this brush is shown in the blending tools, where I said I made this brush, I cutted this brush, so I'm using it. So this is the roughest and hard brush, where if you want to blend the areas which are really dark and which are really fine areas, so you can use this hard and rough brush and you can rub against your artwork so that you can achieve the fine layer. So this is simple. Cut a brush, so the brush, the unwanted brush which you are using, so cut it and use it. So cut straightly, don't cut zigzag and don't spoil your brush. And this is the brush, it is really sharp edged, so which is straight, and this brush is used for the fine areas where the other brush we can't use, so I use this brush in the small regions. So applying is very easy if you know how to hold brush and if you know how to blend it. So blend it carefully, take only little bit and blend thoroughly. So don't leave the areas where you can see the powder here, right? So don't force it to blend, because it may be the thickest one, it may be not fine one, so it is not blending properly. So if you have that powder, just blow it off and don't worry about it. In this way you need to do. So after that I want to use this brush. So this brush is not so soft and not so rough, so this is very much useful for blending. So it is just Camlin brush, you can buy it from the local store only. I will save one thing, so you can buy this brush separately, but do buy this set. So it may be not useful now, but in future it will be definitely used somewhere or other. So do buy the entire brush set and it will be the reasonable price only, and single brush will cost more than the set. So try purchasing this set so you can save your money. So do buy, purchase this set, let it be 3 or let it be 4, but do purchase this set. So it is not my fault, sunlight is really too much here. So you can see I'm starting with mask. So this is the crucial part where I want to teach something. So here the patience really matter. So you need to build the boxes entire throughout this line and 2 3 lines below also. But let us focus on this line only first. So here I'm using 2B pencil and I'm marking the position of boxes because after using 10B you can't correct. So do lightly using 2B pencil first, then we can apply the layers. So in this way I'm creating boxes on this line which I have drawn using reference image. So I got this reference image from the beautiful photographer. So yeah, I'll give the reference link below so you can see the real image and you can compare it. So I tried my level best to bring the accurate results. You need to say whether I was successful or not. So do comment below and do let me know how this art is and how you can try, and you can also submit me using the mail id in the description below. So you can take up this challenge, so it is up to you. So you can freely draw this art and you can send me. I'll feel really happy if I see better art than this. So yeah, do grab the challenge and do accept the opportunity. So opportunities are really huge, but you need to use properly, and opportunities will come irregular basis. But if you get the good opportunity, do use it and do showcase your talent. So in this way we are using Tombow Mono Zero eraser, so it will work definitely well, and I love this tool because it will give the fine highlights, and definitely you will also love this tool if you try this. So you can get this product from Amazon, so it is around 415 or something. So the prices will fluctuate. I bought it for 415 rupees, so you can also get it, and this will really help you a lot if you are doing the detailing work. So now we are using 10B pencil. So this is not so professional pencil, this is just Camlin pencil. So for beginners, to encourage beginners, I'm mixing all type of pencils, and I'm not using just professional pencils. It depends on your talent, but it does not depends on the brand. So do remember this and do state your talent than the tools. This is really a detailing work where you need to focus, where you need to concentrate. So don't do like that, but do focus it correctly. You can achieve anything. So here you need to draw one by one. So I'm skipping few boxes. So if you see my real time video, you can so it took more than like 150 hours. I didn't count properly, but minimum is 150, but maximum I don't know. See, I'm spending lot of time nowadays on particular artwork because I'm focusing on each and every detail work. And don't do it for others' sake, and don't complete and don't rush so fast because detailing will matter a lot. So detailing will bring up realism. So yeah, you need to work on every detail. So whatever is visible, do try to put on your artwork. So that is known as realism and realistic and hyper realistic artwork. This is really a surprise artwork because I didn't reveal to anyone. So I did it personally. I haven't said for anyone. So yeah, this is really surprise. So believe me, after I showed this artwork, they are like, oh my god, is it real? I love that feeling. So from now I want to try this surprise artworks only. It is really exciting to do that thing. So it is really happy to see how others feel when you work a lot and how other things. So it may be positive or negative feedback. feedback is a feedback, so do take it, and it will really help you in improvement. So you can use this graphite powder in this way. So do dip the paper stump in the powder, and in tiny areas you can do in this way. So this is also other technique, just a drop, take it one drop and you can draw as a line. So if you are not comfortable with this technique, do use pencil only. So after drawing this mini boxes, my mask is really looking wow. It is really good, right? I believe in artwork always pays. So here we are putting artwork efforts. Now we may not be successful, but definitely in future we are the heroes. Yeah, yes. So believe in that note and do work on your talent and do build the skills and do enhance your skills. So you can see plenty of videos, not this video, you can see many videos which are on YouTube and in some websites. So you need to search, you need to investigate, you need to research a lot to find some things. So when you sit on one thing, do that thing perfectly. So time doesn't matter in that sense. So you can see how I'm building the base layer and how I'm adding the other layers. So here I'm using just two pencils. So first is 2B I'm using now, and or HB you can use. So it depends on your pressure. So 2B I'm applying little pressure. When you are using HB, you need to apply more pressure. So it is like that. And after when you're done with 2B or HB, then I'm adding layer using 8B or 10B. So it depends on pencil and the darkness how your pencil will perform. So it is no particular pencil to use, but it is everything in your hand only. So do choose correct pencil and do blend it properly. So here when you observe carefully, the boxes starting are little big, and when you are going towards right, the boxes will get thin and thin and thin, and almost to the right you cannot see the boxes, it will just mix with the shadow. So this is the illusion effect you need to create and you need to add. So let me zoom in little bit, you can see what I am saying. I hope now you can understand better. So here you can see my boxes towards left a little bit big, whereas the boxes when you are going towards right, the boxes are minimizing in the sense breadth wise, not length wise. Length you need to keep same as it is, but do decrease in breadth. So it should be thin boxes, and almost toward the right end you need to not show any boxes because it will mix with the shadow which is created by mask. So this is the learning behind how you need to do boxes. So I hope this learning will definitely improve your thinking and how you need to add layers. So in this way, towards right side you need to add the shadow effect and you need to mix the boxes with the shadow effect. Understood, right? So just apply in this way and your mask will not be completely white, it will have certain shadows, it will have certain values. So without creating those values, so some will say you need to leave this mask in this way only because it is white mask, it will be white only. But when you click a black and white picture and when you stand towards sunlight and when you stand in a black light, the shadows will differ and you need to add this black effect and you need to blend it. So you need to not leave any area just white in your artwork. So something or other shading you need to give. So this is pro tip again, don't leave any white area on your artwork. If you don't touch a single area also, it will look like weird. So you need to touch each and every area, you need to add at least one layer of something or other. So one layer in the sense when you are working with graphite, so do add one layer of graphite powder. So when you are working with charcoal, do add one layer of charcoal powder. So this is clear cut explanation. So I hope you understood, and don't leave untouched areas. So here also I'm adding one layer of graphite powder if you observe properly. So I am not leaving any area without untouched. So do follow this rule, and you will definitely enjoy the results. I will promise. So you can see the most brightest area will be white, and no, that is nonsense. Do add one layer of graphite powder and see your results will really enhance. So do believe me and try. And you may think, why she is suddenly using graphite powder? If you observe my previous video, I really fought with pencils, so it is really tough to blend pencils. When I tried several experiments and I felt I'm happy with the graphite powder. So this is not just a word, but when I tried and when I compared both, this graphite powder is blending evenly. Graphite powder is giving the soft output, and I enjoyed using this graphite powder, and it is really working very well. So yeah, I may change completely to graphite powder also. So you may not see pencils. So I may use only minimal areas to blend using pencils. So I want to work and explore more on graphite powder only. So this is simple process, taking pencil and rubbing against the sandpaper and building the layers and enjoying the result. So if you want to try this, do have the sandpaper and pencils, in the sense not professional pencils only. So do see my previous video where I taught how to do this graphite powder and what are the advantages and how it worked very well. So comparison between the pencil and graphite powder. So enjoy that video. That video is really helpful if you don't use graphite powder in your artwork. And here you need to spend more time again. So here you can see foldings, right? So those foldings are the critical area where you can get the realism. So you need to add the one layer of graphite powder completely, you know that. But near foldings, the straight line, you need to add the darkest region. So darkest region you can add 4B graphite powder or 4B pencil if you are using pencil. So you need to make it dark as possible near foldings. So you can see, right, how I'm achieving it. So this mask is turning super realistic. If you observe carefully, I love this artwork. So I personally loved this artwork because each and every area, each and every box I focused, and I spent more time on this artwork. So I loved it personally. So yes, spend more time, love your process, and don't wait for results. So let it take more time, but don't wait for results. So this background I haven't recorded because it is really tough to record the entire process. And if you really want, do comment below. I'll say the process of how to do this background. So do wear mask and stay safe, stay healthy. Yeah, if you really loved this video, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and tap the bell icon to get new notifications. So do support me, stay safe, stay healthy, and have a good day. And this is Artist Bhavna signing off for today.